Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Ra'ar, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world that pushing the truth and sincere and the hopeful elect. Khan, Shalom. So I want to do a quick video about this article that I just saw today, and it was posted also today. It's about El Salvador. The army, the government has put on the army to shut down the whole city down because they want to try to take away the crime. So every criminal that's active there, they want to pick them up and lock them up. So they are sweeping the town for cleaners. So everybody that's doing wickedness in their eyes, they will shut them down. So this thing, I was meditated upon it, and I was thinking like, yeah, this is also the same thing when we gonna to live off the grid, that they still gonna try to lock down the city because they want to know where everybody is. And because we ain't taking the MOTB, so they cannot track us. They don't know where we are, so they will try to search us. And if they see us, they will lock us up because we are not living in their system, and their system is falling down right now. But you can also look at the movie Songbird. There you see the same thing, that the people were living. One guy was living off the grid, and his girlfriend was living in the house with her mother, and basically they come to check if you are if you have taken the shot, and otherwise you will get a wristband on your hand, and if you have the wristband, you are clear to go through. But it's the same thing what you're gonna see when they try to lock us up for not believing in their society. But we know through the scriptures that we that will be guided by the Most High. Yahweh Basham Yahushai will guide us through the streets and to the how we need to walk, and the Spirit will guide us. So this article, I'm gonna read it. El Salvador says it has arrested more than 140 gang members in the surrounded city. The government of El Salvador reports that it has arrested more than 140 alleged gang members in Soyang, Congo. In less than 2 days, the city has been surrounded by 10,000 soldiers and agents since Saturday, and is therefore completely cut off from the outside world. So nobody can go out the city and go in the city. They, even if they hide in houses, they were sweeping, and like you're gonna clean out your living room. You take the vacuum cleaner or the broom, and you broom everything out, every little dust. That's the same thing what they did right now. But this is also the same thing what they will try to do when it's time for us to flee. Because in certain parts of in Holland also, if you go to Almere, there is a bridge that you need to cross if you want to go to another part of the city. And if they shut down the bridge already, you cannot pass that way. So only thing what they need to do is put a checkpoint on the bridge. What they have is the bridge from it goes, if you drive from Lelystad to Den Helder, there's a bridge in Holland, and they can close it already, so you cannot cross the bridge, and the bridge is very long. Then you need a boat to get through. But yeah, already know what they can do with that also. So I was meditated upon it and was thinking like, yeah, this is all kind of things what they will do, and this was also the things what they said when in so-called lockdown what we had, that the police was searching on the street for the people that were still outside, and if you were outside you will get a fine, and if that doesn't work, they will put down the military, and the military can come through and guard the whole night. So let me read further. The action is part of President Nayib Bukele's though, though police against gang violence in the Central American country, Bukele himself reported 140 arrests on Twitter and stated that the government is in control of the entire area. The 10,000 soldiers and agents have searched all the houses in Sayopongo. Sayopongo is a suburb of the capital San Salvador. It is the most densely populated region of the country. Despite the arrest, the sign of Sayopongo is not over. The authorities have not said how long the encirclement of the city will last. We are not going to leave Sayopongo until we have caught the last gang member, Defense Minister Marino promised. So they are dedicated to swipe and to clean up. Of course, it's a good thing that you clean up the city for corruption and murderers and gang members to try to get your city back in order and get it back in check. But if you see all this kind of things what they're doing, and if it works, the other countries can also see like, oh, this is also something what we can do, and they are already planning a lot of things what they can do and how they need to do it. But this is also a checkup, because like what they did with the C-19 and the lockdown, all that was a check. How the people will act, how they will react, how they will contain themselves, how the anger will be going up from the people, how they're working on oppression. All these kind of things are all to have a plan or to check how the people react. So this is just a test run, and this is something what you can see if you see the news and meditate upon it, because all the things what happening are things what is gonna be in the future also for the hopeful elect, man. How they need to be handling certain things, what you need to get for survival. Our mindset also need to be on things how we're gonna prepare ourselves. Of course, we're gonna guide ourselves to the spirit, to Yahweh Basham Yashai, but you can also prepare your mind already and pray on it for the strength and the courage and the faith that you be guided, man. State of emergency has been going on for months, officially because of gang violence. President Bukele declared a state of emergency in El Salvador in March to contain gang violence. Since then, 50,000 people have been arrested. The country had almost 1,150 murders in 2021. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Or 80 murders per 100,000 inhabitants. The drastic approach has been strongly. Yo, that's real hard, man. 80 murders per 100,000 inhabitants. That's really murdering them, man. The drastic approach has been strongly criticized by human rights organizations and the United Nations. Salvadoran media report that arbitrary arrests are regularly made. According to polls in the country, a majority of the population support Bakali's approach, but those polls are not reliable. In El Salvador, freedom of the press is under pressures. In addition, Salvadoran police is known for corruption and propaganda. So yeah, the police already are corrupted like it. So these are like criminals, but the criminals are these also. It's crazy. And also murderers. Yeah, that's the thing that we need to meditate upon, and yeah, that should be guided to your spirit and to the Most High. And yeah, there was a